Right off of Interstate 70, less than an hour from St. Louis, there is a small town full of amazing things. Greenville is a great place for travelers to stop and grab a bite to eat or do some unique shopping, but it can also be considered a destination for those who are interested in both agritourism and history. In terms of agritourism, Greenville is home to 2 dairy farms that churn out different products. Marcoute Jersey Creamery is a 7th-generation family-owned dairy farm that offers self-guided tours. If you catch them at the right time, you can watch the process of how different cheeses are made, then head out to the barn and pet some calves and top it all off with a trip to their shop to buy a wide array of their amazing products. Marcoute also does group tours for parties of 10 or more. The farm also plays host to Cheese Fest in the summer and a Fall Fest usually in October. Rolling Lawns is the other farm in Greenville that has made quite the name for themselves. The Turley family has milked cows on their farm since 1910.
We haul the fresh milk every other morning from the farm up to the milk house for us to process it. So if you've never seen milk being processed, if you've never met a cow, we can take care of both of those bucket list items if they're on your list.
Aside from the traditional whole, 2% and skim milk varieties, Rolling Lawns also offers up some unique and tasty flavors like orange cream as well as cappuccino, and they're always experimenting with new flavors. Rolling Lawns also makes their own ice cream now, and it is a big hit. As you may imagine, Rolling Lawns is extremely popular with children.
As someone who makes the product and tends to the animals and sees the process all the way through, there can't be anything more gratifying than the smile on a child's face when they're enjoying one of our products. People have been so supportive, and it makes us excited with what's possible beyond just the milk production and the ice cream production we're doing here, but what we can expand on from a tourism standpoint.
The city of Greenville also prides itself on history. There are a handful of museums in town that can easily take a whole day to explore. The Demolin Museum is definitely one to put on your list based solely on the fact that it is unlike any museum you have experienced before.
We've got artifacts here that are unusual and quirky. We know that, we embrace that. We know that we're the kind of destination, if you're looking for the oddity, that's us.
The Demolar Museum opened in 2010 and welcomes hundreds of folks a year who are interested in seeing the unique lodge initiation devices that Demolin Brothers and Company started manufacturing in 1892. Demolin welcomes bus tours and group tours and is free to experience, though you can leave a donation if you'd like. This museum is one of just a handful in the entire world to feature lodge initiation devices, and they have more than 20.
They're oddball pieces. They're things that shoot water, shoot flour, collapse, fire a blank, spank you in the bottom, give you electric shock, sometimes a combination of those. And so, no, it's not your typical museum experience.
For those interested in agricultural history, the American Farm Heritage Museum in Greenville is right up your alley. On any given day, folks can explore Hills Fort. This is a reconstruction of the original Hills Fort, which was the seat of Bond County in the early 1800s. Elsewhere on the grounds, the Little Red Barn is full of tractors and replicas to show how people in rural America used to live. One of the fan favorites of this museum is the American Heritage Railroad. From children to grown adults, everyone loves hopping aboard to take a mile-long ride around the museum grounds. The American Farm Heritage Museum is also very well known for hosting a wide range of events, whether it's the Hills Fort Rendezvous, the one-day Spring Fling in May, Heritage Days in July, or Christmas Lights Wonderland. This facility is a must-visit anytime you're in town. Another venue in Greenville that can be certainly considered a hidden gem is the Richard W. Bach Sculpture Museum, located on the campus of Greenville University. Bach was a sculptor in the late 1800s and early 1900s, and as you will see, he was extremely talented.
To see his works, I think, are pretty amazing and pretty astonishing to people when they come through.
This museum has hundreds of pieces from Bach on display. One very interesting thing of note is that there is an entire room dedicated to Bach's affiliation with Frank Lloyd Wright. Bach had the longest working relationship of any sculptor with the famous architect. At this museum, one of the crown jewels is a set of plans to an unbuilt Frank Lloyd Wright home that he designed for Bach. Another piece that people love to admire is a stained glass window designed by Wright for the Dana Thomas House in Springfield. With everything that Greenville has to offer, it is undoubtedly right for an inexpensive road trip that is out of the ordinary. It all starts with a visit, and folks of all ages love to tell stories about their experience in Greenville.